By now, I probably would think that you guys, the community, are aware that Sony has backgrounds and themes that they release for the 30th anniversary. Unfortunately, they claim that this is just temporarily. Why would you do that, Sony? Why would you release temporarily backgrounds and themes? It makes no sense. Like, you want to give us the best, but you don't want us to have it forever. That's basically what you're saying. So, the fans have actually created a petition, and I signed the petition. If you go to my community link, that's my last community link, you can apply to sign for the petition. It doesn't cost anything. They will ask you if you could donate $8 to the cause, but all you have to do is sign the petition. Your name is on it, and then you are one of the fans that actually cares about these new backgrounds and themes. Because I gotta tell you, I made a video on YouTube about these new background and themes, and I got it set up perfect. It looks great, it feels great. I'm really thinking about just enjoying gaming as a whole. I know PlayStation 5 Pro it can be underwhelming at times, but actually, you know what? If it's making my PlayStation look the best, then I'm going to be happy with it. I'm not going to complain, because I really do enjoy the new PlayStation 5 Pro, even though it costed me so much money, because I don't see myself going into the whole I don't see myself going into the whole PC as a gaming as a whole, you know, because PC, in my opinion, is kind of expensive, you know. So it's so expensive that it's hard for me to even consider as part of gaming right now, unless I can make the money. If I can make the money, then I could be okay. But as of right now, you know how it is. So we're getting ready for going to work right now. Let's get this over with. You know how it is. You know how I do. So let's talk about it. So the PlayStation themes, backgrounds, I have this really cool background, and it has a sphere of all the different PlayStation button letters, and it's a planet, in my opinion. That it's like a galactic PlayStation planet, and I think it's really cool. So then I added the 30th anniversary on top. It actually looks better than the actual screens of the games, in my opinion. The game screens are cool, but when you have that, it kind of makes it feel like there's a premium console now, like we're almost gaming on PS6. I don't know why, but like an image just makes a difference of everything. So it's like they added it, they gave it to us, and then they're like, okay, well, we're going to take that away from you guys because this is just temporarily. And you got fans that are like, no, why give us something so cool? And then when you shut off your PlayStation 5, instead of it having just the show of the PlayStation shut it off, it has all the different button letters just kind of coming off of it, and the colors, and it's just perfect. So why would PlayStation do that? It's almost as if they don't want you to be truly happy, because that's why I just settled with the standard PlayStation. Because I couldn't get the 30th anniversary, and even if I got the 30th anniversary, I would enjoy it in the beginning, and then I'd be like, you know what, was it really worth spending all that money? I would probably say, yeah, it is, because now I have it, but at the same time, I don't have it. But what I do have is I have everything I need for my console to be future-proof for the next 3-4 years before PlayStation 6. So that's gonna be quite a while. So we are gonna get some cool games in the meantime. I got a 4TB card in my PlayStation 5 Pro. I could always upgrade to the 8TB, but I don't want to spend $600. I know it goes back to up to $1,000 after the fact. So what I'm saying to myself is, do I really want to upgrade to the 8TB? Yes, I do. I do, because I think that's gonna be, in the long run, the ultimate card for gaming, for storing all my games. Then I'd have to take it out of the box. I have a 4 terabyte card, I have a 2 terabyte card, and then I would have the 8 terabyte card. Those I have all three. So it's actually perfect in my opinion. So the 8 terabytes with all the games that I want to install, because you gotta remember, I got a lot of digital games that I can install that's got the full package. I haven't even gone through all my games, and you know, when you have all these games, you're just like, you know what, you just want to play them after a while. You don't want to, like, Call of Duty will always be the ultimate game to play, but at the same time, I'm not a fan as much as everybody else is of Black Ops 6 with the Omni movement, because I'm starting to realize that I'm having so much fun playing the old Call of Duty games, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2019. I want to get back into Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Those, in my opinion, were the games that still had a signature print of Call of Duty left in it. Now this new Call of Duty is something out of a crackhead's dream. It's just Omni movement, not really a fan of, because at first I'm like, oh, this is cool, this and that, and then it's like, what is it for? Because nobody's really using it, and everybody's doing the jump shot thing again, you know? So everybody's exploiting the game, seeing what they could do to get the advantage, because the game is a grindy, sweaty bitch fest. That's what it is, because every time you call someone a bitch or any kind of swear name, you get banned. Your audio gets banned. I don't want to play that if that's what they're going to be doing the whole time. I remember Call of Duty, I would get trash talk, I would talk trash, end the story. No one would ban nobody. Now they intentionally do that to mess with your game, to mess with your gaming experience. They do it intentionally. So with that being said, it's one of those situations where I, in my opinion, personally, am just like, okay, guys, what we have to do is we have to be in the lookout for better gaming, because better gaming, in my opinion, is the real deal when it comes to gaming in general. You know what I mean? Like, as of right now, gaming is fun, but it's not fun anymore, because it's just meant to cost money for the it's meant to cost money for us consumers. We're paying more for the game. We're paying more for the game, guys, and the money is going towards the companies. They're taking our money, okay? And it's similar to a casino. I said it, other people have said it. Now it's getting to the point where all these corporations, how long are they going to get away with taking all our money and not giving us a true satisfaction, not giving us the true quality that we deserve for the money that we're paying? How long are these companies in all realms of spheres of life are going to keep doing this until people have had it and they're going to literally close down these enterprises? And I don't mean in any way, I don't condone violence or any of that sorts, but what I mean is, when we speak our minds, we can protest, we have freedom of speech, whether people like it or not. We still have freedom of speech, because what we say pisses them off, so they know that they can't kill us, but they can try to harm us with their mechanical tools of sorts. So what I have to say about all this stuff is, to be honest with you, that's where we're headed in this generation. So back to PlayStation 5 Pro. PlayStation 5 Pro, in my opinion, with the 8 terabyte stick, once I am able to get it, it's expensive, and it's 8 terabytes. It's a lot of storage, and if I could just get that, I have a 2 terabyte, I have a 4 terabyte, and then I have an 8 terabyte powerhouse monster machine with all the games that I could download to it, because I'm tired of just like, I still have 4 terabytes on top of 6, so I don't think I've used it all up, but it's still a lot of storage. And to be honest with you, I kind of need it and I kind of don't. And maybe in the summertime of next year, that same 8 terabyte card will come out and it'll be $500. It'll be $450 for 8 terabytes, because right now it's so expensive because they know they're trying to price gouge us just to try to get a little bit of money out of us. So maybe it's not a good idea for me to buy it right now because it's just too expensive. I got a 4 terabyte already in there. I'm already excited about the OG Call of Duty games that I know I'm going to be going back into because I want to have fun playing the game. And Black Ops 6 is fun, but it's not fun to the point where I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty. It's not the old Call of Duties. When you go to Black Ops Cold War, that's Call of Duty. When you go to any game that Lord Vandahar made, that's Call of Duty. When the first Infinity War, the 2019, I know people are like, it's not the same Infinity War. It probably isn't. Probably isn't from the 2011 and the 2007 Call of Duty when it first came out. The very first Modern Warfare, everyone was like, holy shit, because that's because we were at war, and they had the theme of war, and that's what they did. So that was what was hyped at that time. Now, our Call of Duties are Fortnite with Apex, and now you got Delta Force Hawk Ops that came out on the PC. So if it came out on PC, it's only a matter of time before it comes out on console, and I do believe it will be just as good, if not better. I don't know, because as of right now, Sony always knows how to really make games look and perform really good. So with the PS5 Pro, and mind you guys, I got my VR headset. I got that for $350. This time I'm not returning it because Sony came out with this update. I'm still looking into more of it, and it is a hand tracking update. How cool is the hand tracking update? In my opinion, the hand tracking update is, in my opinion, one of the best updates that I could hear about the VR headset, because now I don't have to hold those controllers in my hands. I was gonna say stupid, guys, you know that. I don't have to hold those controllers in my hands, and I can actually use my hands to pick up things and to hold the gun in the game, the knife, whatever it may be. I think that's going to be way more immersive than when you're holding that thing in your hand, because you're still aware that you're holding that thing in your hand. So with that feature, if that's going to be really the update, horror games are going to be horrifically scary, because now you're relying on your hands and you could feel everything, and you really feel like you're more there. That's immersive. That's what you call immersive. So that is a huge win for Sony. The hand tracking is a huge win for Sony, because that's going to terrify a lot of gamers, but it's also going to bring a lot more immersive gameplay into gaming. So that is a huge win for Sony. And who knows, maybe they'll have foot tracking at some point. I don't know. So when you're simulating like you're running or walking, it will actually do that for you, so you don't have to move forward. Who knows? We know the future of VR is holding crazy technology innovation, and then of course AI. Don't even get me started about AI, because AI, in my opinion, there are some pros, but there are a lot of cons to AI, because AI is going to eventually take over the whole technology realm. It is going to take over the economy, the market, the jobs, everything. Like, everything will be inverted into AI at some point or time. But as of right now, it's a friendly welcome. It's a robot that you could have in your house. It's everything. But then once they start creating Terminator robots, and the ones that look like the T-1000, and then you better be careful. Then you better understand where they're headed. So as of right now, it's it's just an innocent AI robot that wants to help your kids learn how to play piano or cook for you and clean and this and that. How do we know that this technology isn't fully dependable and safe yet? We only know what they tell us. So back to the whole PlayStation 5 Pro, in my opinion, is it really necessary to buy? The answer, in my opinion, is if you already have a PS5, you don't need to buy a PS5 Pro. You can if you want to. You can go back to the old games and just see the graphical differences. But I digress. I don't see the graphical differences as that much of an improvement. You do see the differences in the sharpness, and it's just a little better. But that's all you see. You don't see the whole concept of how good it really can be. The CPU is missing. That's what makes it not as good as you guys are expecting the PS5 Pro to be. But with the 8 terabytes added to it, your gaming library is through the roof when it comes to downloading games. So I think that, in my opinion, that's a really cool bonus right there. Other than that, as of right now, you don't need a PS5 Pro. If you want to get one, hey, it's more power to you. If you could get a disk drive, a stand, you're good. I bought everything, and honestly, I'm just happy that I future-proofed my PS5 Pro, because in my opinion, the Series X is not coming out with a mid-gen refresh. It is just a Series X, but the new Series X, Triple X is coming out. And but the question is, you know, how can we as the customers be assured and satisfied that it is Microsoft that will come through next generation around? They have been just giving us 30 FPS games the whole time. That's not acceptable. Not acceptable, guys. I am not a fan of the 30 FPS every time. So with that being said, this is going to end my live stream. I appreciate you guys as a whole community. Thank you so much. And I just want you guys to know I really do appreciate all the support. As you can see, I worked my ass off yesterday, so I'm looking like my eyes haven't been wide open yet. But I'm at work right now, and it's another day. Let's get it over with. We got Tuesday and Wednesday with the family, with the live streams. Probably going to be playing Black Ops 6, but we're also going to jump on some Cold War this Tuesday or Wednesday, and some Modern Warfare 2019, just to change it up a little bit, and maybe some Black Ops 4, because at the end of the day, I am a huge fan of Call of Duty. The games that I invested in were those games. This new game, I don't feel like the developers truly wanted us to feel what the old school Call of Duty was supposed to be modernized. This is something out of a Marvel Comics book, Spider-Man, whatever you name it, all the different Marvel characters, because it's not Call of Duty anymore, and it breaks the immersion when you always see these skins that don't even belong in the game. All right, guys, thank you so much. Hit the thumbs up, comment. I'm trying to get the 3K. Help me get the 3K, and appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later.